Hi everyone, my name is Anastasia and Happy New Year! Those of you that follow me on Facebook, you will know that this video is actually my very first of my commitment to make a new video every week for the year of 2019. It's a New Year's resolution. So be kind. It's a little difficult for me to do this. I'm a little nervous. So be kind out there, please. If you have ideas that you want to share or anything that you want to learn that has to do with design and marketing, branding, please send them on through. This video is for those of you who are planning marketing and design projects for 2019, and you want to know exactly how to prepare for that initial meeting that you'll have with this new marketing and design firm. So 5 things that you want to make sure you communicate, that you are armed with, that you put in your arsenal so that you can talk about at the meeting are: number 1, discuss your budget. Don't be afraid to talk about money. It's so important. There have been people that will have 2, sometimes 3 meetings. They'll have their objective ready. They'll know what they're trying to determine. They'll even have an idea of the brand strategy before they even have the discovery meeting. And guess what? They haven't discussed the budget. And then finally somebody gets around to saying, hey, this is going to cost this much. And the client is not prepared to pay that much, or they haven't looked at their budget. They haven't put that money aside for marketing and design. So you want to avoid that at all costs. Budget is one of the first things you should talk about. Make sure you're both on the same page. Make sure it's a good fit in terms of money. Okay, so don't be afraid to talk about that, to know what your numbers are, to bring them to the meeting and be ready to talk. Okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, what's your motivation? What is your motivation? Did someone say, hey, your logo's looking a little stale, or have your sales gone down, or have your sales gone up, and you want to figure out why? Do you want more brand recognition? So think about what your motivation is before you get to the meeting, and then again be ready to discuss that, because that will help everybody. Number 3, consider how you would describe a successful interaction or project and communicate that. If the person on the receiving end understands what would make a successful project for you, then they will naturally want to do that for you. Something else that you want to communicate is how far is your current client reach. It's important to know that, because in order to create goals, you have to know where you're starting. Number 5 would be your timeline. Of course, I mean, that's a given. You want to know how much time you have, and if there are any deadlines that you absolutely must reach. So those are the 5 things that are really important to talk about, to discuss during your initial exploration meeting, if you have a little extra time. Now, that said, this meeting really shouldn't take any longer than half an hour. If you are really on point, you know what you're looking for, you know what you want to discuss, and you communicate that, this will be a breeze. If you end up having more time, then talk about your current marketing and design objectives. Talk about where you're at, or what you've been doing. That will help. Discuss your client base. Are they ideal? Or if they're not, what is an ideal client base to you? How do you currently reach them? Are you reaching them? With those things in mind, it's best not to go too far down that rabbit hole, though. And here's why. Because, again, the whole objective of this first meeting is just to determine if you are a good fit. The next meeting will more than likely be a discovery meeting. And that's when you really get into the nitty-gritty stuff. And so you want to set an intention for that meeting and be very, 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 very productive so that your entire year will eventually be incredibly productive. And that's what we want to do, right? If we're working, we want to get things done. What's the sense of working if we're not going to be productive? So then we can work hard and play hard too. So now you have a better idea of what to anticipate during that first exploration meeting. And you'll also have a better idea of what to communicate and what they might be looking for. And hopefully that will help you to, speak and communicate those ideas. So again, remember the objective is to figure out if you are a good fit for each other. And look for our video next week. I'm excited about this new year. I'm excited about this New Year's resolution. One new video every week, 52 videos at least for 2019. We'll see. If I get really good at this, I might give you more than once a week, but we'll see how it goes. At least one new video a week. So please tune in. Check us out. We'd appreciate it. We appreciate you. We appreciate your time. Be happy and love your life. And thank you so much. Have a great, great year. Intend to have a great year. All right. Take care.